never satisfied, always on the rise. Looking for a reason just to close my eyes. Man, I'm tired, I don't wanna try, but I gotta try. Who gon' get it if it isn't I? And I'm always high, I'm supposed to fly. Me, I'm full of life, I don't wanna die. I can't even lie, even when I try. Never pans out, I'm an honest guy. Hey, fully occupied, life might like a prison. Bars on top of bars, but I'm never drinking. Hey, can't let anything affect my way of thinking. Kept my circle small, and it keeps on shrinking. Keep my way too strong, everybody's sinking.
Hi, and welcome to another section of Jeff the Master Barber. On this edition, I'm gonna be showing you how I do mid-low fade. We're gonna be cutting the top two with the scissors, and we're gonna be also be doing a goatee. Right now, we're using the trimmer, the Gold FX. That's the first step. You know, pretty much I keep it that level right there. In case people ask me, Jeff, how come you're not been using the trimmer, different trimmer? I always see you using the bevel. I already said bevel is the blade is the most wider blade out there than any clipper. So it speed up the process. That's why I use it so much. But so in this case, I show you that I still use the trimmer so you can see how it looks. All right. The second step, I'm using the Wall 19 with the I modify. I put the blade of both blade from the Magic Clip, and I'm using the 116 guard 116, right? And the level on the side is closed. Now I open it, instead of putting maybe guard number 1, I kept it the same, and I just opened the level. The reason why behind that is I don't want to make another level. You understand what I'm saying? I wanna keep it, in order to keep it low fade or mid fade, you wanna keep everything low, right? So right now, and still you see like it's still making another level, but that's not my goal to make another level. It's just basically erase. Now we put the 1, right? But with the level open instead of 1, right? And we're gonna pass it in that area with the 116 and a half. Make the line or the border, right? So, and as you go higher, remember to raise it up, like, you know, kind of lift it up. You know what I mean? Like, try not to push it in, because if you keep pushing in, it's gonna go higher. Right now, we're gonna go guard number 2, and these are they call Speed Zero guy. Below on this video, on the description, I'm gonna leave the link so you could find out how much they cost or what they call exactly. Right now, we're going with the 116, and that's where we started. The second level step. We did it with the 116 close, so we're gonna erase that line that the 160 itself did, right? So level close, and we're gonna pass it. And notice how, you know, it's going away. Those lines is going away. So pretty much right there, we're going right to left, left to right. I open the level, then I'm gonna you know, if I keep opening or closing it, that means that I see something, or like a little shadow, a little, you know, spot or whatever, and I pass it right there. As you can tell, see, I open it a little bit again, and then I go right where I just pointed out. I go in that area right there, and then no guards. And now I'm gonna go with a line that the trimmer did. We're gonna go semi-close, but not completely close. Now we close it completely, the level. Then I open it a little bit as I keep moving forward, right? But then I close it again, all right? The reason is you don't wanna, you know, as you keep moving from the back forward, in this case, you don't wanna, you're like right there, it's half, less than half, then I close it. When I close it, is to erase basically the line, but I don't do it right away. I go little by little. Right now we're using the electric shaver, the Andes Pro Foil Plus, and this electric shaver, as you notice, when I'm passing in the chick, I'm using upside down like that, so that way you can use both foil. Right now I flipped it right by the ear, so you can use only one side of the foil, right? And then I go from top to bottom, right? So that way it doesn't make line, and then from bottom to top, just to go in those uncomfortable corners or place. Right when you get behind the ear, then you could flip it and use both of the foil so it speed up the process. But the reason why I don't use it in top of the ear or in front of the ear, if you use both of the foil, it could erase. I mean, it could erase. It could raise higher the fade and make lines. So right here, notice, and now I'm using the trimmer FX just to detail if I see any lines still, like right here, see, and then I go right there again. If I see any line, if you wonder how you're gonna erase the line that the electric shaver did, well, you do it with the trimmer. Right now I'm using the technique Shears double comb, and the shears that I'm using right now is the Oysters 6.5. And notice I'm using the big teeth of the cone. The big teeth of the cone, it acts like a 1.5, right? And the small teeth act like a half or 1/16. So the shorter the hair, then I flip and use the smaller teeth. Now we're gonna go the top. We're gonna cut the top. The top we're gonna be doing a different technique how to cut hair. And the way that I do is with the cone, I cone it, and then once I have it, what I need to grab, I pinch it with the 2 fingers right there, right? And I see it's gonna be exposed what I need to cut, right? And then the cone is gonna be resting in my thumb, right? And then obviously just cut it, right? So then always I start right from the front. When you start right from the front, make sure that the length is longer than the rest of the back, right? When you go like that and you cut it, your guide is gonna be what you already cut. Once you start picking everything, you're gonna see what is cut and what is not cut, and that's how you're gonna measure and cut it. Right there, I was doing the technique scissors over comb because the hair is too short, right? So right here, see, we go back again, and whatever you see exposed, right, there's gonna be some hair that more longer than the other ones, you know, right there. You match it up and cut it, and you see what I'm saying? And to me, this is the most easy technique to cut it. Everybody got their own ways to do things, so cut it. That's cool. I'm just showing the way how I do my haircuts. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you have to do it by how I do it. I'm using Grand Finale. This is a hairspray. It definitely put the hair, it mold the hair how I want it. If I wanted the hair to be stick to the back, that's what it does. Even those hair, they like, you know, like going everywhere. So right now, see, it's molding it. It's putting it back. Even though it's taking the blow dryer is the Dyson. You could get it. You could get it at Best Buy. I think they go for $400 or eBay or the website Dyson. And yeah, with the blow dryer, you gotta keep it moving, and the brush too. The brush that I'm using, it has like a sponge, so it doesn't, and it has a lot of tooth, so that way it goes through the hair real nice. Right now I'm using the magic clip with the level close. The reason why this machine is super light, and you know, passing it on top like that, I'm grooming it, basically shaping the hair. So whatever hair that are long or sticking out, with this just going and barely touching the hair, you know what I mean, the hair, we're just going and cutting those little hairs that are standing out, right? But yeah, the magic clip, I definitely recommend it too. This is a great clipper, especially because of the lightweight and the blade, and also the battery is surprisingly too. The battery is tough. The only downside is if you have a lot of bulk of hair with this machine, it kind of, you know, it because it's so light, it won't go through it will go through, but it will give you a hard time. But this is how it looks when I'm, you know, cleaning everything from the top. Right there, you see, barely touching anything, just only the hair that I see that are long, right? And you see how we're passing it. Now we're going with in the front instead. People ask me, why, how come you didn't use the FX? Well, this is the second month that I have the detailer, and I want to show people how nice and sharp these trimmers are. What makes it special about it, let's see if there's any lines here. I tackle right there. What makes it special about, see, I tackle the line. Then what makes it special, this trimmer, is that the blade, there's the moving blade and the steel blade. Both blades are super thin, and when the blade is super thin, it definitely is, the lineups is gonna be sharp. And this one, since I got it from the box, when I took it from the box, I haven't done. I only put oil and cool care. I haven't calibrated. They sharp as it is from the get go. Some people will have it more sharper, zero gap, but me personally, I don't like to do that because I don't want to irritate the client's skin. There's clients, they're very sensitive, and they sharp as it is right now. If you go any sharper, it's gonna irritate the client's skin. So right now, we're just cleaning everything as much possible. They only nag a little bit just because they're deep toothed. But if you have a better flick, you know what I mean, like you don't go too in and just barely touching it, it should work fine. You know what I mean? But definitely, these are one of my favorite trimmers. You know, in the first place, I gotta say Andy's T-Aligner cordless, then these ones, then the I want to say FX Gold and Bevel. I have 4 different cordless trimmers right now, and they all, you know, I use them. They all have their own purpose. I'd rather have it more than need it and not have it. You understand what I'm saying? If something, God forbid, something happened, the one breaks or the battery died, I got a spare one. And for different type of hair, the hairstyle or hair or the hair, I have different variety too, or trimmers. So right now, this is how the client asked me to do the goatee. You know, he wanted kind of like Tony Stark. That's how he wanted, like the Iron Man. And that's how we do it. And right now, I'm just shaping everything. And then he wanted inside, right there, inside, he wanted straight, the line straight. Now we groomed it just like we did with the magic clips. We're gonna do it with the trimmers on top of this goatee. So basically, it's touching all the little hairs that are standing, right? And then we grooming it, we keep grooming it, shaping it. Another thing that I'm doing right now is using the Andy's Profoil electric shaver. The reason why I use this, one, it save you a lot of blades. 2, when you shave the client, even with the blade afterward, it's gonna be a lot easier. He's not gonna be so irritated. And yeah, so try to, you know, trim it everything that you can with the trimmer. You know, clean it everything with the electric shaver. And at the end, whatever you got left over, maybe there's some, you know, roots or one piece of hair left over that the machine or trimmer didn't grab, then you use the blade to do that. Now we're using the Bone Pro Medicated shaving cream. It has aloe vera. Definitely has a lot of vitamins and is medicated. The product says it itself is medicated. And definitely the feeling, the smell is see-through, so that way when you wanna shape up and everything, you'll be able to see what you're shaving. The razor holder that we're using is Black Widow. He told me that he's willing to pick 10 winners, 10 people that subscribe to my channel and his Instagram, and he's gonna, the most that tag him, the one who subscribe the most, he's gonna pick 10 winners, and he's willing to, you know, give away. He has this razor holder and also other products which I stand by. Definitely the razor holder. This razor holder is super nice, easy to put in the blade, good, you know, balanced weight. And yeah, the blade that I'm using too for this razor holder is the Wilkinson. I recommend this blade. With half of one blade, you could do the whole entire haircut. I mean, you could do the whole entire shape up in the front, the eyebrows, the goatee, you name it. This razor is super sharp. I definitely recommend it. Right here, now we're shaping it, just the outside, as you can tell. We're gonna shape everything. You see, that's what I'm saying. I don't worry if my trimmers go so sharp. And you see how I'm still shaving it, even though I passed the trimmer, the electric shaver. When I go now against the grain, it's not gonna be so rough, and the skin and everything is not gonna be so irritated. Why? Because I already cleaned the most that I could with the trimmer and the electric shaver. but you see it gets more nicer and closer. And another thing, the blade, remember it has 2 corners. The end of each corner, that's what you're gonna use to kind of goes on those uncomfortable corners or uncomfortable place of the haircut or goatee or whatever inside of the goatee. And then you could use the whole blade if it's flat. But in this, like for example, this uncomfortable corner, you see how I use the right corner. Now I was using the left. Now I'm using again the right corner. Now I'm using the whole blade right there. Now I'm using again the left corner. Use the corner of the blade to kind of get those uncomfortable corner is what I'm saying. And always shave from top to bottom first, and then from bottom to top. Because if you shave against the grain right away, it's gonna irritate the client's skin and it's gonna make them bleed. So do every step, you know what I mean? Like, you know, trimmer, then electric shaver, then prepare with putting any shaving cream, then shave from top to bottom, then from bottom to top, and you should be okay. You know what I mean? The client should be okay. It's how you, the steps and precautions that you take when doing shaving or shaping. And right now, notice in the inside, I'm gonna be using the whole blade, and then right when I get to that corner, see, I'm using the whole blade right there. But when I get to almost to the end of that corner, I focus more on using that corner of the blade. Now we got them sit up. The reason why I had them at first in the first plane laying down is because I'm a short guy and I need to work comfortably and be able to reach on those uncomfortable places. So that's why I shave him laying down. Plus he's real relaxed, real comfortable while I do my thing. Now that I have them set up right now, I'm doing the final touches. Then I open the cape, and below the neck there's always those hair right there that the cape covers, so make sure you tackle those little hair too, shave it right there. And behind the ears, the electric shaver or the trimmer sometimes cannot get those hair too. See right here, we're shaping it. The reason why the ashes are coming out is because the shaving cream dried up, and when you keep passing it, see, it's gonna come out, the ashes. But then I take it off with some aftershave. Right now we're gonna be use the Elegance gel. I like to put it with dry hair. Once the hair is really dry, this particular product, this hair gel, is really good. It gives like a nice texture to the hair, to the haircut. And yeah, definitely I grab the comb and kind of, if there's anything that is too tight, I kind of open it. This is him before the haircut, right? This is how he looks. It was like a week, almost 2 weeks that he didn't came through to get a haircut, and then he was like, yeah, can I get a haircut? I was like, yeah, sure. And this is the finished work. This is the finished product. This is how it looks, the fade, you know what I mean? The goatee, scissors up top. Yeah, if you like what you see, please share it, give thumbs up, and yeah, man, if you have anybody that want to be a barber or and you like the way that I explain, make sure to share this stuff. Also, so if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on JR77Barber. Once again, thank you for your time and your support. Is your boy Jeff, the Master Barber.